This video is brought to you by Texas Tea, Street Talking, best-selling CD on all channel stores. Go get it.
Outside of a local bakery.
A lot of people are full of emotion right now.
That's a father, that's a brother, that's a son, that's a nephew. Other than being a superstar, that's somebody's child right there.
Dolph is dead at the age of 36. We want to make sure that you are caught up with what we know. Multiple sources tell Fox 13 he was gunned down around 12:30. That was this afternoon. It was at a bakery on Airways. The owner told us young Dolph was buying cookies at Makita's when someone drove up, fired through the front window, and shot the rapper.
Now, there is so much happening right now. There's so much to unpack. We're going to do our best here over the next 90 minutes for Fox 13 News at 9, or 5 and 6. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Daryl Green.
I'm Merle Purvis, and we do have team coverage for you tonight. Our crews have been around the scene and in other parts of the city. The scene, we are also tracking the traffic that slows down in the area that we are going to talk a lot about tonight. Let's go out to Fox 13's Jeremy Pierre, who was the first Memphis reporter on the scene this afternoon. Jeremy, I know that you are covering this as a professional journalist, but I also know that you felt a kinship to young Dolph.
Absolutely. Having lived in the city for 7 years or so, how could you not? He called himself the king of Memphis and his music for sure. And you know what? I happened to be the first reporter. I got the call. I got off at Airways, leaving our Fox 13 News studios on Highland today. Got the call, got off right here at Airways, going towards South Haven. I immediately turned around and got to this scene right here. You can see that it is still very much so an active scene. It looks as though Memphis police are taking up the barricades. But let me tell you what we heard when we first got to the scene. We heard raw emotion. We heard from people that were just sick and tired of being sick and tired of the gun violence here in the city of Memphis. And look, we were asking questions numerous times as to if anybody happened to be with young Dolph at the time of the shooting. We have learned from the Memphis Police Department that someone did accompany him. Also, that person being questioned by Memphis police right now. Of course, there was a lot of raw emotion again, and it's still a lot of emotion involving this tragic loss of young Dolph. Merle, Darryl.
Okay, Jeremy. Now, Jeremy, behind you, the scene that's going on behind you, could you tell us what is happening there?
Well, it looks as though that Memphis police are collecting the barricades, but for the most part, the homicide detectives are wrapping up their investigation. The medical examiner took off with the police escort with the body of young Dolph about 20 minutes ago. Also, being escorted by Memphis police officers happened to be the vehicle belonging to young Dolph, that camouflage vehicle with all that camouflage print on it. We have seen a lot of family here on the scene, many of them now talking with police. And get this, Merle, we were told about 35, 40 minutes ago that we will be able to speak with Memphis Police Chief C.J. Davis about today's tragedy, and of course posing several other questions to her about the violence that has taken place in the last 4 or so days here in the city of Memphis. I know just last night they had a meeting talking about the surge of gun violence in the city over there in Raleigh. So, of course, we're going to continue to stay on top of this story all throughout Fox 13 News at 5 and 6. But it looks as though Memphis police wrapping up their investigation. Airways still completely blocked off in both directions.
Jeremy, just to clarify, you mentioned Chief C.J. Davis. So are we going to get to hear from her, or do you know yet? I know that as of about 4:20, you said maybe around 5 o'clock. Have you heard any update on when she's going to talk?
I just sent a text message to the spokesperson to see if we can get an update. It was supposed to be in this area of the Dixie Queen, the parking area of the Dixie Queen. We were still waiting for the location, the confirmation on the location, because we were told two different locations, either here in the parking area of the Dixie Queen or on the other side of Airways, closer to the Airways police station.
Gotcha. That's Fox 13's Jeremy Pierre reporting there live from Airways.
Say you came to get some what?
All I came was to get some Makita.
Makita cook.
Get the side.
Get the side.
Get the side. Come back around there.
Go back around there.
These right here.
What you get? Chocolate chip. Them hot.
Straight out the
Just for you.
According
Appreciate you,
to
baby. Be safe.
he said he got the chocolate chip hot out of the oven. And according to Makita's Cookies, that's her Instagram, the Instagram post. That video was taken just last week, and you can see Dolph. He's right there in front of the bakery. They even show the bakery. Makita's wrote, young Dolph says every time he comes home to Memphis, he has to stop by Makita's Cookies.
Rapper Young Dolph has been shot and killed in Memphis, according to reports that cite law enforcement sources. He was 36. An eyewitness told Fox 13 that the musician who released his debut album, King of Memphis, in 2016 was shot as he walked into a cookie shop. Reports said the shooting took place at Makina's Homemade Butter Cookies, and according to TMC, a shot was fired through the window. Law enforcement also noted that Dolph was accompanied by one other person at the time of the shooting. No information is yet known about the shooter. His camouflage-colored Lamborghini can be seen parked outside of the shop. Young Dolph has previously been a shooting target. In 2017, the rapper was shot several times outside of a trainer shop in Hollywood, which left him needing surgery. Dolph, whose real name is Adolph Robert Thornton Jr., is well known throughout the Memphis and hands out turkeys every Thanksgiving. The rapper, who collaborated with the likes of 2 Chainz, Megan Thee Stallion, Gucci Mane, is survived by 2 children. The Independent has not yet verified reports. More to follow. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment. Thank you. Hit the subscribe button, hit the subscribe button, hit the subscribe button. Shut up! Shut the hell up!